Hey guys, it's Claire. This is Small Joyful Things. As always, I go out to thrift stores or to garage sales or estate sales or a whole bunch of places, and I look for things that make me joyful or make me happy, tell me a story, and I come back and try to find out as much about them as I can, and then I make videos to tell you about them. So here we go. Today I have this for you. It's pressed glass, and it's very, very, very green. With my ruler. It's about 4.5 inches high. And the widest part's about almost 6 inches across. And it's very nice. It's in very good condition. There are no chips, no cracks, no nothing. It is lovely, and it's got this unusual rib design. It is definitely pressed glass. There are mold lines on it, so it's a 2-part mold as far as I can see. Now, I got this. It's not small, obviously. I got this as part of a lot of glassware that I bought off a guy for $20. You may have already seen some videos of the stuff that I got there, including the uranium glass vase. If you want to see that, I'll put a link in the description, which is like the first time I've had to do that. But anyway, so what exactly is this? This was a challenge, is what it was. I had lots of fun trying to figure out exactly what this was. Now, the base of it, which is going to be quite difficult to read, unfortunately. It's incredibly difficult to read if you have it in person. I'm pretty sure you're not going to see it properly in the camera. What it actually reads, or what it says, is National Potteries, Cleveland, Ohio. In the middle here it says Glass Division, and there's a mold mark 116, and the final digit is almost unreadable. I'm going to say it's a 9. I'm not sure, unfortunately. It is incredibly difficult to read. The impression is not great. So if you actually look this up online, chances are what you'll find is people saying, oh, it's a planter, it's a vase, it's kind of nice, it's obviously vintage, it's from like the late 1960s, for example. And it definitely is. It can be all of those things, but it was not originally that. It would have been, yes, from the late 1960s, early 1970s. It is actually a thing called a humidor. And I have a picture of what it would have looked like when it was actually being used. I'm not apparently terrible at using iPads. Okay, so here we go. This is our vase, and this is what it would have been originally. It had this little wooden stand, and it has this wooden top. I'm not sure what this would have been made of. I don't think they specify. Maybe walnut, to be honest, based on the color. Now, so what exactly is a humidor? Again, another thing that I had to look up. Humidors are for tobacco. What this would have been used for is that if you have like loose leaf tobacco, you put it into this and put the little lid on top, with the intention being that it keeps the tobacco fresh. And most humidors would have been wood, and it's kind of it's an interesting kind of a science to it. It's like you need to have a certain amount of moisture or whatever available to the tobacco that you keep, which is why the humidors would have been made of wood rather than other materials. I think this one is just kind of an unusual one. They decided, oh, we'll just go with the glass and then give it a wood lid. The wood is preferable because it can like release moisture slowly or whatever. And if you actually look online, if you look at examples of wooden humidors, you can see like the people talking about like how to actually season them. Like you literally just leave them with like a glass of water in them in order to let them, absorb a certain amount of humidity. And then this would obviously keep the tobacco that you put inside, safe, keep it and keep it fresh. And there's the things about humidors, like they have to be airtight and a few other things. They need to keep out tobacco beetles, I want to say they're called, because apparently they can get in and ruin all your tobacco. Now, I've been questioning like how much someone would have to smoke where they would have to fill this with loose leaf tobacco. But again, the 1960s, there was a lot of strange stuff in the 1960s. I still kind of like this because it's just it is like such a lovely retro kind of a thing. And you can see that there are so many of these being sold online just as is, like without their lids, without the stand or anything. People just see them and think, oh my god, that looks cool and vintage. Let's use them for all kinds of stuff. Let's use them for a vase and planter and what have you. And I gotta say, I have to agree with them. It's kind of nice. And it, again, I keep playing with it here, and that's not by accident. It is quite fun to pick up and play with and hold it. And the ridges are nice to kind of to hold and everything as well. So highly recommend. It's lovely. So am I going to keep it? I think not, because I don't have flowers in my house. I don't do the decor thing, but it seems a lot of people are looking for this specifically for decor. If it were blue, I would say that there would be no question I would just keep it, because I'm slightly obsessed with blue glass. You know, particular types of blue glass, I just find it incredibly pleasing, and I would just keep it on my bedside locker just to stare at every once in a while. This though, I think this is going to be going on eBay. I think someone is going to really love it and make something good out of it. And I think it'll probably never be used for tobacco ever again. Can't say I'm sad about that, unfortunately. You know. Anyway, this is my small joyful thing. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.